Welcome to this tutorial, in which I want to show you how to apply the templates that you create using Thrive Theme Builder to your pages or posts. To begin with, in your WordPress admin dashboard, on the left sidebar, go to Pages or Posts, depending on what you want to apply the template to. I will use a page as an example, but keep in mind that the process works exactly the same for a post as well. As I said, I will click on Pages and All Pages. This will take you to all of your pages. Find the one that you want to apply the template to and hover over it to see its options. Click on the first Edit option in order to access the WordPress page settings. As this page opens, you will notice that on the right sidebar you have some options. If you have installed and activated Thrive Theme Builder, one of the options will be Thrive Theme Builder Templates. Your newly created post, or in our case page, will have the default page or post template applied to it. If you want to change that, click on this field next to the template option. This will open a list with all of your previously created page or post templates. Since in this example we are editing a page, these are all of my created page templates. From this list, choose the template that you want to apply to the page or post. After that, don't forget to go to the top side of this page and click on Publish or Save Draft if you want to save the changes. This is how easily you can apply a template to a post or a page. As mentioned before, the example I just showed you refers to a page, but the way to apply a post template to a post is exactly the same. Besides applying a template to a page or a post, you can also use some related options. On this page, as you can see, besides the Theme Builder Templates section, there is also a Theme Builder Visibility section. If you click on it, some options will appear and you can scroll down to see all of them. It is important to note that these visibility options will be visible here in the WordPress settings only if you have not opened or edited the post or page using Thrive Architect. If, however, you have opened the post or page with the Thrive Architect editor, then all of these options will migrate there, and I will show you in a second. These first options from this section are related to the sections of your post or page, and you can choose between 3 visibility options for each of them. As you can see, by default, each option is set to inherit the visibility settings of the template applied to the post or page. If you want to change any of these settings, all you have to do is go to the section that you want to change the visibility options for and click on the field next to it. This will open a small drop-down with all the options that you can choose from. If you choose Inherit, the section visibility options will be inherited from the template applied to the respective post or page. If you choose the Show option, the respective section will be visible on the post or page you are editing, even if the section is set to be hidden in the template options. Lastly, if you choose the Hide option, the section will be hidden regardless of the settings of the template. In order to choose any of these options, simply click on it from this drop-down. The next few options that you can set from the Theme Builder Visibility section are related to the post or page title, the featured image, featured video, and so on. You can choose whether you want to show or hide these elements by simply using the checkboxes in front of them. All of these elements are set to be visible by default, but you can easily change that by unchecking the box in front of the respective element that you want to hide. As I've mentioned before, this section is only available for you if you have not yet opened the page or post using Thrive Architect. Once you launch Thrive Architect on the respective post or page, all of these options will migrate there. I will launch Thrive Architect right now to show you what I mean. The page opened in the Thrive Architect editor. To find the settings that I was showing you before, go to the breadcrumbs section of this page and click on Page if you're editing a page, or Post if you're editing a post. The options will appear in the left sidebar. As you can see, besides the visibility settings options that I was previously talking about, you also have a few other sections with more settings that you can apply to your page. The first one is the status and visibility section. First of all, you can choose the visibility of this page. If you click on the visibility status here, a small pop-up will open where you can choose the option that you want. You can choose between public, private or password protected. A public page will be visible for everyone. A private page will only be visible for the administrators and editors of the respective page. If you want to change the visibility settings to private, click on the radio button in front of private and then a lightbox will appear asking you if you're sure that you want to privately publish the page. If you want to continue, click on Yes, privately publish. As you can see in this notification, the changes had been saved. The third option from the visibility settings was the password protected one. This means that the page can be accessed only by someone who has the password. If you want to choose this option, click on the radio button in front of it and then a field will appear where you can enter the password. After choosing any of the three options, I will leave the page as a public page. Go ahead and click on the Apply button to save everything. In the same section, you also have the publish status of the page or post. You can see here the status of your page. In this example, this is a published page, so the only option that I have is to switch to draft. If I click on it, a lightbox will appear and ask me if I am sure that I want to unpublish this page. To continue, click on Yes, Unpublish. As you can see, this has been changed to unpublished, and if I want to republish the page, or if the page was only a draft and I want to publish it, you can do this from here by clicking on this button and then choose Yes, Publish. This is how you can use these two options from the status and visibility section. Moving on, the next section is the page template settings one. If you click on it, the section will expand its options. As you can see, this is where you can choose another template for your page or post. We've previously applied the template from the WordPress editor settings. You can also do that from here by simply activating the template that you want to change the current one with. As you can see, as you hover over the templates, an activate button will appear, and if you click on it, the template will change. So you can use this section in order to change the template of the post or page that you are editing. The third section of the left sidebar is the page content section. Click on it to expand the options. As you can see, you can change the featured image from here. This is the featured image that you have previously set from the WordPress settings. You are still able to change it from here as well, but you also have this possibility from Thrive Architect or from the WordPress editor page. To change the image, click on the Change Featured Image field, and this will open the Media Library pop-up. To select an image, go ahead and click on it, and then click on the blue Insert into Post button from the bottom right side of this pop-up. This will change the featured image instantly. After the page content section, the last one from this sidebar is the visibility settings section. If you click on it, you will notice that these are the same options that I've already described from the WordPress editor. As I've mentioned, you can change the visibility settings of different sections of your page or post template by clicking on this field and choosing one of these three options. Besides that, you can also choose to show or hide various elements that you can find in this list here and that are shown by default, but you can hide them by clicking on the switches next to each element. Besides these, you can also enable the Show All Hidden Modules option, which, if you do enable, will show you all of the elements or sections that you have set here as hidden. As you can see, I've hidden the breadcrumbs element, but it still appears here with some diagonal stripes over it. This way you will know that this is hidden, but you can still see it in your editor. This was how to apply a template to a post or a page, and also how to use the related options. Make sure to check out the rest of the tutorials that we have created if you want to get more familiar with Thrive Theme Builder.